My time in Iceland is almost up, and today I'm taking on my biggest challenge yet, driving halfway around the country in just one day. I've got a tight schedule, unpredictable weather, and a whole lot of ground to cover. But you know what? There's no way I'm skipping the epic sights along the way. Let's see if Iceland's wild side is ready for me, or if I'm in for a surprise.
Good morning. It's a beautiful sunshiny day here in Iceland. We'll see if it lasts. It looks like it might. I'm going to be exploring the north today. I've got a lot of driving to do in the van. It is my last night in the van tonight, which I'm so sad about. I am really growing to love this van. I woke up this morning at the campground. They had showers included, so I've showered. Actually, kind of showered twice.
This isn't how I plan to end my Iceland trip today. It's me versus the weather, the clock, and hundreds of miles of raw wild landscape. But the day started innocently enough at a typical campground in the northeast before I headed to the highlands to connect with the proper north. Heading up over the mountain passes, I pushed into the alpine, truly. I've heard numerous criticisms in my comments about the barren nature of the landscape in Iceland. I promise you, you'll see some trees later today. But I, for one, have a soft spot in my heart for these rugged landscapes, whether they be in California's Eastern Sierra, Washington, Montana, Alaska, Hawaii, or abroad. It's all God's creation to me.
Is anybody in the mood to go see Europe's most powerful waterfall? Because I am.
Deep in Iceland's north, roaring through the Jökulsárgljúfur, wow, that really rolls off the tongue, canyon lies Dettifoss, the most powerful waterfall in Europe. Its name means the collapsing waterfall, and standing before it, you understand why. Fed by glacial meltwater from Vatnajökull, over 500 cubic feet crash down every second. More raw force than Niagara, though not as wide, and rivaling the mighty Victoria Falls in sheer energy. Local lore says the ground trembles here because giants once battled in these cliffs, their rage echoing in Dettifoss's endless thunder.
So there is an opportunity to hike down closer to that waterfall, but I feel like I've already had 3 showers today at this point, so I don't need it. But solidly the reason is because I need to keep moving today. I actually have a lot of driving to do, and the more driving I do, the better. Essentially, I would like to be in the Reykjavik area by this evening, but that's literally like half the country away. So we'll see about those aspirations. But right now I'm gonna get out of this busy parking lot, find a pull-off nearby. I want to make my brunch. They have like a little food stand here, but it's really busy, expensive, and I'm just not trying to take that much time and spend that much money right now. So I think I can make a pretty good breakfast sandwich by the side of the road down the street, and then I'll update you on like why I have to drive so far today. I'm going to quickly make a breakfast sandwich. I need to put a hat on. That waterfall was awesome. I think that counts as my 3rd shower today. There are vantage points to get closer. There are also other waterfalls nearby, but I'm pressed for time. So I'm stopping to make a quick breakfast brunch sandwich, and I'm going to tell you what's going on. I am holding out hope for life that my fuel canister lasts me through the day. That's all you need, babies. You just need to get me through the day, because then I don't have to buy one. I honestly don't trust that the fuel is going to last through cooking the bacon, so I'm going to throw the eggs in too right now. Okay, it's the wind, so I have to stand right here in the crack. And it's heating up better now. Anyway, so when I booked my flight, I was thinking that I would extend the van for 2 nights, so I'd have it tonight and tomorrow night. And it was available for that time. However, things got a little complicated when I looked at my flight departure time and the times that I could return the van and get transport back to the airport via their shuttle. They have a free shuttle, but the free shuttle doesn't start running until too late for, like, my flight would be boarding by that time. And then the other thing, wait, what? They do have an option to return the vehicle to the airport. It's 75 euros. Yeah, it's 75 euros to do that. And for me to do that, that just feels like a waste of money. That's convenience, but not experience. And when I'm traveling on a budget like this, I like to prioritize experiences. Like, if I'm going to spend the money, I might as well, like, get something, a memory out of it, not just be convenienced. Yes, I'm doing this. Don't judge me. What I've done is I've booked a hostel for tomorrow night in Reykjavik. And from there, I will take a wee early morning bus to the airport to catch my flight to the place that I haven't yet disclosed, but I will leave a hint in this video. You can guess where you think I'm going for my long layover next. She ain't pretty, but she'll do. Really can't go wrong with a breakfast sandwich. All done. Now let's go check out a really cool geothermal area. I cannot just drive past this place. We have to stop. I gotta show you.
Oh, tell me we get what we deserve. Oh, we get what we deserve. And we're down we go. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we're down we go. Oh, 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 oh. So we're down we go. Way down we go.
The smell of sulfur in this area is very strong, so if you're sensitive, it might have you feeling a little bit sick. But since I'm not, I'm really enjoying it. It's really, really, really cool.
Yeah, but for the fall, ooh, my heart, do you dare to look me right in the eyes? Yeah. Oh, 'cause say we run you down, down to the door. Yeah, someday we run you down, down till you fall. And they will run you down, down till you go. Yeah, till you can't grow no more. And we're down we go. Oh, 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 we're down we go. Oh, oh, and we're down we go. Oh, 'cause say we run you down till you fall.
Right, I came, I saw, I paid for parking. Now it's time to head up to Akureyri.
Iceland's dramatic geothermal areas come from its unique location atop the mid-Atlantic range, where the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates meet. Magma rises close to the surface, heating water and earth, creating steaming vents, bubbling mud pools, and a landscape that feels slightly
Look
intimidating.
at the color of this water. This is unbelievable. I don't even know if the camera will convey the color of the water, but it is crazy. Okay, the water is not hot, actually. It's not necessarily cold, but it's not hot. By the way, I didn't just like stick my hand in there. I just kind of touched the sand that was a little bit wet and then just kind of inched it forward until maybe like millimetered it forward until I determined that in fact the water is not hot, but it's freaking aqua. All right, I gotta get serious here. It's gonna be a long day. Already it's gonna be a long day. I think I'll stop for coffee in Akureyri, and I will have to top up on gas, but it's gonna be a quick stop there, and then probably gonna be booking it as far out of town as I possibly can towards Reykjavik. A big old waterfall right there that we could stop at, but we're not going to because I'm stressed for time. Not really stopping, just like a little baby stop, just to here. Okay, just a little baby one. That's it. That's all we're doing. I've now entered a toll tunnel, and it is 4.7 miles long. This is the longest tunnel in Iceland, and it does cost money. There is also a mountain pass that is passable in the summertime, so that would work today, but it is longer, more driving, all of that stuff. So I am just choosing to take the tunnel because I pressed for time today.
Coming out of the tunnel, the capital of the north greets us within view. Tucked along Iceland's northern fjords, Akureyri is rich with colorful houses, a striking church overlooking the harbor, and streets lined with cozy cafes. It feels both lively and intimate. Despite its small size, Akureyri blooms with art, history, and even a famous botanical garden that thrives just below the Arctic Circle.
Just for reference, when I say I have to drive around half the country, this is where I started the day, right here. And I'm going up. I'm currently here. I went somewhere like this, I think. Not all the way, but like this. And then I need to end up here. Actually, here tomorrow by 11:30. So, yeah, I still have a lot to go. This is one. I think I'm gonna try to get to like one of these two places tonight. Probably this one. And there'll still be a lot of driving to do tomorrow morning. But anyway, I'm going to get a cup of coffee. It's like 4:30, but it's gonna be a long day. And this coffee shop is in this beautiful botanical garden, which is free to check out here in Akureyri. I wish I had more time to spend in this city, but oh well.
Akureyri Botanical Garden is one of the northernmost in the world, where over 7,000 species of plants grow against all odds, from the hardy Arctic flowers to vibrant species from every continent, thriving just a stone's throw away from the Arctic Circle. Entrance is free, and the garden is open year-round. Plants survive the harsh Arctic winters through resilience and adaptation. Many go dormant underground, while others create natural antifreeze in their cells. A blanket of snow even acts as insulation.
Coffee, gas, and book it out of town. But we gotta explore just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know? Like there's some cute things to see here. Already the botanical garden, the coffee house, the architecture, the lighting. Oh, my heart. And yeah, there's a cute little town here. So we're gonna check out a few things, and then we're gonna look, listen, the sun doesn't set until like 10:30. So So I've got time.
In Akureyri, you'll notice a simple red heart on buildings, street art, and even on the red traffic lights. First introduced after Iceland's 2008 financial crisis, the heart became a symbol of hope, kindness, and community spirit. Today, it represents Akureyri's warm character, reminding locals and visitors alike to slow down, breathe, and choose love.
The Iceland wool is quite nice. What other countries are famous for their wool? So foggy here that I can barely see. I've slowed way down. I've got my hazard lights on and I'm just trying to watch the road. It's crazy. I hope it lets up soon. It actually seems to be getting worse.
Way down we go. So way down we go.
So after I left Akureyri, I made the decision to drive until about 10 p.m. I just was like, let me send it. I know I'll sleep better knowing that I'm closer to where I need to be tomorrow morning than trying to sleep knowing I still had quite a few hours of driving ahead of me the next day. I got through that foggy area and pulled over and found a campsite that was reasonably close, given that it's now 9:30. So I have about 30 more minutes of driving, and then just before 10 I will reach a campsite that hopefully will have a spot for me. It may be the case that the office is not open, even if they are on an office. Some campgrounds you can just like pull up and pay through the Parka app for camping. I didn't actually look to see how this one works, but regardless, even if they are closed, a lot of times you can just pay in the morning. So I'll figure it out. I hope they have a spot for me, because I would really like to stop driving then, but I do feel good that I've made it this far, because that means I'll be a little bit less stressed tomorrow. Oh, I made it! Basically 12 hours of driving. I mean, I stopped a few times, right? But yeah, I set out 12 hours ago. The sign said it's 2,000 Icelandic krona to camp here, which is, it's actually pretty affordable. And then it said to pay when the camp host comes to collect. So whenever that is. I assume it'll be tomorrow morning since it is 10 p.m. My watch is telling me to go to sleep, and I agree. We started right here, Egglestader, and then we drove up. The powerful waterfall is right here, Dettifoss, and then we drove past Mývatn Lake, past Godafoss, that was the quick little baby stop, Akureyri, right here. And I came down through all of these shenanigans. And we are right here. So we went from, we went from here to here in one day. That's half the country. Yeah, I drove around half the country. Yeah, so it's a lot of driving. I'm a little bit tired, but it was beautiful. Beautiful day, and I'm a little sad that this is my last night in the van here in Iceland. I wish it could go on forever. Or at least for a lot longer. But with that being said, I'm super grateful for the time that I've had here in the van. And it's just been an overall incredible experience. I'll probably still have one more video of Iceland because I'm still here for another night. I'm just not in the van. As I mentioned earlier, just because of the time of my departure flight, the day after tomorrow, it just didn't make sense for me to stay in the van one more night. So I will be staying in a hostel in Reykjavik. So I'll get to explore the city in Iceland, and that should be a good time, and I look forward to taking you along with me on that. I did leave a little Easter egg in this video about where I'm headed next, so I'm curious if any of you will pick up on that, and if so, make sure to leave it in the comment. Like, subscribe, all the things, helps the channel so much. Appreciate you being here, and I'll catch you on the next one. Good night.